Welcome back to the channel, YouTube world. Oh my god. Of all the 40-man battlegrounds in World of Warcraft, this is casual random gameplay, by the way. I am Horde, I am a troll, but I am on mercenary mode. So I get to play as Alliance so that I can queue faster. That's a system that's been implemented if maybe you haven't played WoW in a long time and you happen to check out this video. I know there's much better, much more famous WoW people that play the game, but I've been playing this game for 15 years on and off. And when I say off, it's when I can't afford it and I just play my level 20 character on my main account. This game is very, very special to me. I went through, and I still am sometimes, gone through some really dark times in my life, as I think most people have in their lives at some point. And WoW has helped me a lot in life. I've met some wonderful people, most of which I no longer have contact with, but some I do. And I'm really excited for Classic WoW, faithfully rekindling our love for how difficult and annoying a lot of old WoW was. There's always going to be a special place in my heart for Classic WoW. I don't like calling it vanilla. Vanilla means like with no flavor, but vanilla is a flavor, so to me that makes no bloody sense. Might as well call it chocolate, chocolate World of Warcraft, you know? So I call it classic, as in, you know, the original. And then with the expansion, I call it through the expansion, like BC for Burning Crusade, and Wrath for Wrath of the Lich King, Cata for Cataclysm. You know, it's okay to call it by that name. So I may try out Classic World of Warcraft. I don't know how much time I'm going to want to invest in it as I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. And I mainly focus on video games on consoles and stuff, but there are a lot of the games that are on computer. But this is kind of like a niche market, if you will, for people that play World of Warcraft on their YouTube channels. Usually exclusively only play this game and nothing else. But, so Classic World of Warcraft, August the 27th, coming up right at the end of summer when everybody's getting ready to go back to school. Not really a smart idea. But then again, if that's just when the game is ready, then that's when the game is ready. Can't fault them for that, I guess. I am just over the moon. And Pluto and Jupiter just out there. And I said that line in my other video, I know. It's a good one and I'm going to keep it. It's my own line. You know, just how much fun I'm having. Really excited to be playing Alterac Valley. This battleground just brings back so many memories. It is absolutely insane. 15 years is a long time. Like, I'm 40 years old. And when I started playing WoW, I was 25 years old. You know what I mean? Like, I was in my mid-20s when I started playing WoW, roughly, and now I'm in my 40s. It's like, it's kind of scary. But, like I said, so much has changed in World of Warcraft. A lot has changed in WoW, for the better and for the worse. It's a mixed bag of, I'm itchy there. It's a real mixed bag, you know? But Classic WoW is going to be difficult because a lot of the people that are going to be playing Classic WoW are these newer people that are used to the quality of life improvements of World of Warcraft. They're going to be like, where's my LFR? Where's my little button that I just click here and look for a battleground or an arena PvP match? And it doesn't work that way. Where's my looking for a group for a dungeon or a raid? Nah, sorry pal, you're going to have to walk there. There was no flying. Most people didn't even have an epic mount. It was 640 gold at the time, 15 years ago or so, and believe me, believe you me, that was a lot of freaking gold back then. And they're gonna reset Galvangar. He used to be weaker, but yeah, I'm not dying to that guy. Forget that. He's not worth it. We're all dead in here. But so those quality of life improvements they've added. Now they've stated that they're going to have the BattleNet friends list. That's pretty much the only thing they're going to keep, because that doesn't actually, you know, affect the game. But in terms of the graphics and, you know, most classes not being able to self-heal. Wow, that guy is lagging a lot. Those aren't going to be there, and it's going to be hard for a lot of people to accommodate to the new way WoW plays. You got out of that one, but get out of this kidney shot. Not gonna do it. Ah well, you win some, you lose some, right? But Alterac Valley, you know, let me tell you, years ago, when I used to play Alterac Valley, sometimes the queue could be like 3-4 hours long, and we'd be doing world PvP in Hillsbrad Foothills or Stranglethorn Vale, and because the world didn't have any expansions or any other continents, I mean, if you look at the map now, right? Back in the day, you had Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms. You didn't have Pandaria and Broken Isles and Northrend from Wrath of the Lich King. You didn't have Draenor. You didn't have Outlands from Burning Crusade, and that really spread everything out, you know? And that's why it's hard. Well, it's not so much harder with World PvP, but it is a little bit harder to get encounters sometimes. But then they have like cross-realm zones where you could be in a zone or on a server and go to an area and you'll see people from different realms. They do that to keep, you know, the game, the world feeling more alive. But they could have also done incentives at level 120, which is now the level cap. You got to get Conquest, and every couple of hours you'll get assaults that happen in which you'll get about 10 to 15 Conquest, you know, a quest. 10 to 15 Conquest a quest, yeah. And why don't they spread it out? Go to Outlands, go to Draenor, give us a PvP objective, something to defend, maybe something to attack, back and forth with the Horde and the Alliance, and have it so that if you win that little skirmish or whatever, you might get even just 5 points, 5, 10, 15 conquest points here and there. Maybe have the quests appear only so many hours, so it's not like overpowered, but have it so that people can cap their conquest. For people that aren't good in a small setting like the arena, or that just don't have a lot of luck with battlegrounds, you know? If you don't win, you're not getting that conquest cap. Like, I've been trying all day now to get that 40 conquest from this one, to get that 65. You know, that's 105. I mean, I'm not good at math, but I think, yeah, 105. And see, just a little bit here and there, and I'm already almost capped to getting my next piece. And oh, wow. I really like that mount. Green Marsh Hopper. I'm going to have to look into that. That's a really cool mount. But yeah, so back with WoW Classic. It's going to be rough, but it's going to be a lot more rewarding. Sorry if the gameplay is not that exciting. I'm not really paying attention too much. I'm kind of just following the crowd here, and I'm trying to engage a little bit in some PvP, so it's not completely boring. Wow, someone kicked the bucket. Sounded like a blood elf. But yeah, I'm really curious to know if you guys are watching this. There's probably not going to be a lot of people that are watching this because, well, it's World of Warcraft. Like I said, people that go to World of Warcraft streams and videos, they are already watching other people. Well, you're gonna bleed, you punk, if I'm gonna die. Yeah, that guy probably outgears the piss out of me. Plus, like I said, I haven't done much PvP lately. But, yeah, so when it comes out, there's a beta going on right now for the Classic, but I haven't been invited to it. I usually do, by luck, every expansion or every new thing. I tend to get invited to those betas, but I haven't so far for the Classic. Hopefully I do, because I want to check it out. It's going to be on patch 112 if I haven't already mentioned that, and it's going to be interesting to see just how the whole thing plays out. Yeah, I really botched that one up. Oh yeah. Yeah, I bit off a lot more than I could chew here. Well, whatever. Happens. But as for retail WoW, for what's going on right now, the gearing and all that, it is fairly easy to a certain extent, but like I said, once you get that 370, it really, really slows down, and then LFRs and stuff like that only give you 370 gear, so it's kind of hard to push ahead. But, and unfortunately, as usual, gear makes a big difference, so even like 380, 376, I fought someone that was like 410 earlier, one-on-one, and it literally felt like I wasn't doing any damage at all to them. And that's kind of... And no, they weren't a tank. And that's kind of disheartening a little bit. It's kind of like, are you serious? But that's the time investment, right? Is that you play a game, you invest, you become stronger. But then it doesn't become about skill as much. It's gear and skill. But I wish there was a way to queue up for a battleground where it is completely even. Like where the item level wouldn't matter, where there's like a stat squish, but I think they got rid of that. It used to not matter as much in the past expansions for a little while there.
Attack!
But now it's pretty clear that if you're like a mythic raider and you have the good gear, you are going to shine. I'm gonna try to take down that healer if I can. I want to know why my kick keeps also shadow stepping me at the same time. I don't understand why it does that. Let's see if I can get out of this pickle. Oh, someone's getting... Alright then. Yeah, so, you know, we're not doing the best here, but this is mainly just showcasing and talking. It's kind of like a WoW vlog, if you will. This isn't like, you know, oh, check out my 2.4K rating gameplay. Because just because you're a better player, well, I guess it could be a little bit more entertaining, but there's a lot of WoW streams I've watched of good players, but it didn't do much for me. Yeah, it's gonna be... I think it's gonna be a loss, but that's okay. I'll just queue up again later. Oh, wow. The Wing Commander. I remember when Ibis used to be spawned, and... Now I'm gonna try and get that tower. Yeah, so let me know, like I said in the comment section, if you think you are going to try WoW Classic, if you are currently playing, and if not, are you going to come back just for WoW Classic? Are you willing to put that time in? Like I said, most of the people I know, they're older now. They don't have time. They've got kids, jobs, careers, or they've just moved on to other things. I mean, like I said, 15 years is a long time, but... How long does this usually take? It's been a while. Back in classic, AV could last 2 days. Which is true. Yeah, it was so funny. It was wild. It was really, really something else. Angel of Lords. I feel like I saw that name earlier. Look at that rogue, 150. Oh, okay, we've got the same armor. Or same health. Oh, so if you are watching this and you've played WoW, let me know if you've done Alterac Valley back in the day, when it was like 10 hours long, or sometimes even a couple of days. You'd hear stories of people going to school, coming back, and their AV would still be going on. Because you wouldn't get kicked out for being AFK.
Slay them all.
I reached levels, whatever that means. I've done a lot of PvP, but... Next reward, level 10. Warpath. What the hell? What's up with that Harriman? It's funny, because I'm actually a troll. Well, it says I'm a night elf, but... You think I'd be a night elf with a name like Zulujin? Come on now. You don't be messing with the troll, man. And that's why I'm not a voice actor. Should I go after him? Watch me just humiliate myself and get my ass kicked. But you know what? That's okay. Oh yeah, he outgears me. Alright, big beefy. Listen here, you big fat cow. There, I'm not dealing with that. There's two of them.
Destroy them.
Wow, the lag is real. Alright. I don't even know what the hell's going... Oh, yeah. Look at that. Can't even push forward. You know, I remember a time when Horde, for a couple of years, a good number of years, they couldn't even win an Alterac Valley. They couldn't. No matter how good they were at dominating other battlegrounds. There's just something about this one. They just couldn't quite get it. Now, don't forget... A guy's named Trump is my guy. What a goofball. Trump is my guy should get ganked and teabagged. Yeah, there's a lot of Horde. It'd be stupid to just kinda... You gotta pick your targets, right? Another rogue trying to dance with me. Stupid little goblin bastard. summon Ibis. This ain't 2005. That's when people used to do it. Games are so much quicker now that people usually don't do the real fun stuff like turning in the blood and all that stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of lag, but my latency's good. I got my frames capped at 60. You gotta go in, poke, and get out. Weren't that many... What an idiot for using that word. You walk away and live to see another day. What an idiot for saying that. Oh, I was hoping that was Trump as my guy. Deadly cow, eh. A lot of people's names, I tell you. They say what's in a name. Well, there can be a lot. Not that it always has to be serious or anything, but... by the time I get there, the guy's dead. That's how it works. Golden Freezer. You're not freezing nothing, pal. You're done. No bunker for you.
To battle.
So we're at 22 minutes. I don't know how much longer this can last. I think it's whoever... yeah, it gets down to 0 in this case. Keep looking at the time because I actually have to go, like, really, really, really soon. What up? Waiting for her bubble to wear off. Paladins are fun. I used to play them quite a bit. Then again, I used to play everything quite a bit. Shadow Priest, Mage, Shaman, Rogue. Yeah, this is just kind of a bit of a cluster shitfest here. There's that Golden Freezer again, who's frozen into place. How fitting. Just face the music. Refresh my poisons just in case they run out. That can make a big difference. Call me Cyrus. Seriously, how about you just have your name as Cyrus? And if the name is taken, pick another name. Oh, I got... that's it. Spamming the fan of knives. Man, that lag is atrocious. Like, from actual WoW itself, that is. "15 years and they still have the same lag issues sometimes." You know what happens when it gets too hot in the kitchen? You get out. But this guy's been healing me, and I'd feel bad just running off on him. But my gear sucks. I can't do enough damage to bring anything down, really. But I tell you, when WoW Classic comes out, I don't know if I would rather focus on just one character and, like, play that and commit to that, or if I would want to just keep playing retail, or do one and the other one very casually, like have my main, let's say like my rogue gear is my main, and then have an alt in classic, or vice versa, main a rogue in classic and have an alt in retail. I don't know. Yeah, you know what the sad thing is? It's been like a half hour, and I'm gonna have to go. At least I got to chat a little bit, because it doesn't really matter staying till the end and making this any longer than it has to be, right? It's gonna be the same no matter how long this video is. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I do have to go. But if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. I'll make sure when you play the game, they'll know when you play Mercenary and your own team will kick your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally that would be great. And if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye now.